Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the Five Nights Tavern. I'm really excited today because I finally get to talk about the latest show set in my favorite universe, the Book of Boba Fett. Is the show as good as The Mandalorian? Is Boba Fett a strong enough character on his own to stand up and do his own thing in his own show finally? And how the hell did Boba even survive the Sarlacc to begin with? All this and more is going to be discussed today with as few spoilers as humanly possible. I hate when shows get spoiled, I really do, so I'm going to give my initial thoughts and impressions without giving away anything big so you can enjoy it yourself. I'm Zach from the Five Nights Tavern. Let's get started. Now, right off the bat, I'm really happy to say that the Book of Boba Fett show is just as good, if not better, than The Mandalorian as far as promise goes. The two shows really share a bunch of the same DNA, and I'm really happy to see all that bleeding over into the Book of Boba Fett. The overall feel of Fett is instantly recognizable and familiar to anyone who's been keeping up with The Mandalorian. And Fett is really feeling like a natural extension to the show, and this era in general of Star Wars. The quality of the show is superb, from the excellent cinematography to the stellar soundtrack. It's clearly a labor of love and care for Boba Fett, and it really puts the audience back into this gritty and dangerous underworld of the galaxy far away. Fett himself is a really fun and interesting character to watch, as Tamara Morrison once again dons the iconic helmet and takes us on a journey to find out what Fett's been up to since the Season 2 finale of The Mandalorian, while also giving us a taste of what happened to him after he was swallowed by that Sarlacc all those years ago. I don't really want to get into specifics here, as I really want all of you to enjoy it for yourselves. And aside from the flashbacks, we also get to see how Fett and his partner Fennec Shand have been handling their takeover of Jabba's old criminal empire, and we get a really nice look at how Boba's focus on respect and honor is going to come to define him and his rule. This first episode was overall very fun and a nice reintroduction to the character of Boba Fett, and I can safely say that I'm happy with what we got and I'm looking forward to the rest of the series. Now, although this first episode was a little bit light on action, it did more than make up for it in style and substance, giving us a clear look at not only the characters, but the world in which they are navigating in a fun and interesting way. I can compare this episode to more that of the first episode of The Mandalorian, oozing style, oozing charm, while maintaining focus on what's really important and hooking the audience. Now, the show really left me wanting more, and I imagine it's going to leave a lot of other people wanting more, and I'm really excited to see where the story goes and unfolds. But what do you guys think? Did you enjoy the first episode? Do you think it has the potential to be better than The Mandalorian, or maybe not so much? I'd really love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. I'm Zach from the Five Nights Tavern. I had a really good time watching Boba Fett. Honestly, just talking about it, I think I'm going to jump back on and watch it again, just because it's nice to have Tamara back. But once again, it was really fun. I'm having a good time with it. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'm going to try to do this weekly as much as I possibly can. With the holidays, everything's a little bit wonky and trying new formats and all that good stuff. But I'm going to try to do these little short snippets of each individual episode with a big retrospective at the end of it, maybe even comparing it to The Mandalorian. I'd like to know if any of you guys would be interested in that, and maybe if anyone's opinions, they would let me put them into other videos. I'd like to discuss it with everybody. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm Zach from the Five Nights Tavern, and as always, cheers.